Hi guys, welcome to Teeth Talk Wednesdays. I'm your host Lisa, and just to give you an insight, in case you're wondering what Teeth Talk is about, as the name states, Teeth Talk, we will be talking about teeth, gums, mouth diseases, everything that concerns the mouth.
Right.
So, my guest here is no other person than Miss Sabrina Phillips, who is also a hygienist here at Elite Smiles. And oh, did I say Elite Smiles? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We are here at Elite Smiles Dental Office.
Right.
Yes. So let's find out what's teething today. Miss Phillips, how are you doing?
I am doing great, Lisa. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome.
Wonderful.
So let's dive into the meat of the matter today. We want to give y'all we want to shed some light on how to properly take care of your mouth. So we're starting off with the basics, just to help you guys understand a little bit more in depth of the basics of brushing.
Right.
So, over to you, Miss Phillips. First question we have for you. Why is it important to ensure that you're brushing? And not just that you're brushing, but that you're brushing properly.
Okay, so I'm glad you asked that question. That's an excellent question to start off with.
Yes.
So, we brush simply because we are always eating.
Okay.
So, while we eat and after we eat, a sticky film forms on the teeth. Now this sticky film is known as plaque. Plaque also contains bacteria within it. So this bacteria, now when it comes into contact with sugars, it produces an acid which then attacks the teeth over time. So that hard enamel, which is the hardest tissue in the body, it now attacks the enamel, creating little tiny pores and holes in it, forming a cavity.
Okay.
Yes.
So guys, you hear tiny pores, cavities, plaques, all those things. If you don't know what that means, we will be getting into that in our next episode. So make sure you stay tuned. So our next question for you, Miss Phillips, is how frequently should one brush? After eating, how frequently should we brush?
Another excellent question, Lisa. So I find that the bare minimum is that persons brush twice daily.
Right.
Here at Elite Smiles, we do recommend our patients to brush after every meal. Now it may seem excessive, but hear me out. After we eat, plaque forms on the teeth immediately afterwards.
Okay.
Now, the whole caries process has 4 factors. It has the diet, it has the host, you, the individual, and your oral health habits. It has the bacteria as a factor, as well as that final and most important one is time. Right? So basically, if the plaque stays on the teeth for extended periods of time, the bacteria in the mouth has enough time to act upon the food that we eat containing sugars to produce that acid that actually damages the enamel. Right? So we don't advise you leaving the food on the teeth or plaque on the teeth for extended periods of time. We're trying to keep our teeth healthy. Yes. We're trying to keep them for the rest of our lives. Once we get adult teeth in the mouth, we don't get a second pair.
That is
right. So we have to do our best to ensure that we are keeping these teeth healthy. Right. So we do recommend the patients brushing after every meal. And another thing to add, Lisa. So with some foods, we do not recommend brushing immediately after having these foods. So like sodas that are very harsh and acidic, and some foods with citric acid, oranges, limes. We don't encourage you to brush immediately after, because these acids, what they actually do is they act upon the enamel, makes it a little bit soft, that very first layer. So by brushing immediately, you're brushing away some of the enamel. So in such cases, we recommend, washing the mouth out with some water, rinsing the mouth out to neutralize the mouth again, bring it back to normal pH, or to bring down the acid level. And then maybe 5 to 10 minutes later, you can go ahead and brush.
Okay, that is some knowledge. Did you know? Did you know? I didn't. But that's good knowledge imparted, guys. Going to our next question, guys. How long should we brush when we're brushing?
So according to the American Dental Association, we are to be brushing for 2 minutes, no less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right? Any less than that is not enough time to effectively clean the mouth.
Okay.
Right? And we also want to ensure that while we are brushing for like 2 minutes, that we're cleaning effectively, right? With brushing properly, which we will show you at the end. Some brushing techniques that you can implement at home, but no less than 2 minutes, guys. If you're brushing for a minute, if you're brushing for 5 seconds, not enough time. Alright,
guys, so you need to step up that 5 second and 1 minute brushing.
I know sometimes they have work or
and
school and they want to rush out, but remember, your teeth are very important to your oral health, contributes to your overall health. So we want to ensure that you're doing your part. When you come here, we do our part, so we ensure that we give you the best care possible. But when you leave, you have to ensure that when you go home, you're doing your best to ensure that your oral health is in good condition.
That is good. That is words to the wise people. Take heed. Oh my God. So we're getting down to the ending of this episode, guys. Right now we're gonna go into a little demonstration of just how to properly brush, because at times, we're holding the toothbrush straight, we're holding it cross, we're holding it side, we don't know how to hold the toothbrush. So the hygienist here will be doing a little demonstration for us how to properly brush our teeth.
That's right. Alright, so Lisa, I have my little diagram here. This is Felix. Say hi.
I feel it.
So Felix is here to sit in today on our demonstration, and I have my toothbrush right here. Felix's toothbrush. Okay. So as we can see here, Felix has gum tissue. It's artificial, but it does the part.
Yes.
And it has teeth in as well. Right? So what I want for you to do at home, what I want you to start doing from now on, is I want you to tilt the toothbrush into a 45-degree angle. Right? So the 45-degree angle ensures that the toothbrush bristles is going in between that space where the teeth and the gums come together. Right? Because when we eat, food can get lodged down into that area. Right? So if we're not brushing that area, what will happen is that the food will stay there. It will affect the gums. The gums may become inflamed, upset because the food is there, right? Causing gum disease, bleeding upon, flossing, brushing, and so on. And it may even progress to gum periodontitis, which is actually a more advanced stage of gum disease, which we will talk about in another episode. But so we want to go in small circular motions, not too hard. Right, because we want to ensure that we are not damaging the gums. Right, so 45-degree, and we're going around in small circular motions. Right, right, and then we turn the toothbrush upwards, facing the teeth. Right, so going to the bottom now. Let me lift the tongue up. We're going to be brushing the biting surfaces, just the same, back and front motion. Right, same thing. We go to the inside now, here where the tongue usually is, and we, go between the ears, between the teeth and the gums, and we go, back and forth. Our small circular motions. It may be a little bit difficult to do a circular motion in this area, but we just want to ensure that we're being gentle. All right. When we go behind these front teeth now, we want to come up with a upward motion, right? So upward motion. Basically, so what we did on this side, we're gonna replicate on
this
side, right? But the last last thing that we need to do is brush the tongue.
Yes.
So the tongue actually traps odors, traps a lot of the food and plant that we eat. So we want to ensure that we are cleaning the tongue as well.
Yes.
Right? And then follow up with flossing. So cleaning is not complete without the flossing, right? Because we still need to get those interproximal areas, the areas right in between each teeth.
Yes.
Alright, so after brushing, ensure you're following up with that flossing as well. So that's basically it for the demonstration, Lisa. I hope they got it.
Yes.
And comment and let us know if it was something you understood, and if you need us to do another demonstration, sure we will. Right? So just let us know what you think, and we'll follow up with your questions.
Yes, we will. If you have questions, just leave them down below.
Right.
So guys, thank you for sticking around with us today for our very first episode of Teeth Talk Wednesdays. Catch us next week Wednesday with another brand new episode. We have come out with the teeth business, mouth clean. So guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, guys.
Don't forget to share.
Yes, make sure you're following Elite Smiles Dental. Thank you for your time today, guys. Enjoy your time until next week.